Hello students, how are you all doing? Hope that you must be fit and well. Today we are doing a sum from JEE Mains 2016. The sum reads like this. A man is walking towards a vertical pillar in a straight path at a uniform speed. At a certain point A on the path, he observes that the angle of elevation of the top of the pillar is 30 degree. After walking for 10 minutes from A in the same direction, at a point B, he observes that the angle of elevation of the top of the pillar is 60 degree. Then the time taken in minutes by him from B to reach the pillar is. So the given four options are A 6, B 10, C 20 and D is 5. From the out of these four given options, only one option is correct for the given question and we have to find that correct option. Okay. Now see, first you have to understand certain points of this question. Okay. So first of all, you have to know what is the angle of elevation. Okay. Now see, elevation is always when we look from the below a certain point at the top. Okay. Now here it is saying that the angle of elevation of the top of the pillar is 30 degree from a certain point A. Okay, in a straight line path towards the pillar. Okay, so suppose this is A point. Okay, in a path, straight path going towards the base of the pillar. Now suppose this is A point. Okay, now elevation means what? That means the line of sight, the angle between the line of the sight and the horizontal line passing through the eye. Suppose this is the eye of the person. So the line of sight will be what? The line of the sight will be line joining the eye with the top of the pillar. Okay, and the horizontal line passing through the eye will be this line. Okay, now suppose we tell this point C and this point D. Okay, so this is the pillar. Okay, whose height we are taking, suppose h meter. Okay, h meter I am taking the height. Okay, so let this be h meter. Correct? So this height is h meter. Now from A, the angle of elevation is set 30 degree. So this angle is 30 degree. Now after this, what is saying? The person is walking uniformly. Okay, uniform speed. That means it is traveling same distance in the same time. Okay, then he has traveled from A. After 10 minutes, he has reached to B. Okay, after 10 minutes. And from B, he is again looking the top of the tower and the angle of elevation is now what? 60 degree. Okay, so the angle of elevation is now 60 degree from B. Okay, so this is 60 degree. Okay, now suppose the distance that the person has traveled from A to B, we are denoting that distance, suppose x meter. Okay, and the distance from B to C, suppose that distance I am denoting by y meter. Okay, now what we have to find? We have to find, that means first understand from A to B, this distance is x meter. Okay, and this the time taken to travel from A to B is given to be 10 minutes. Asking what? How much time the person will take to move from B to the pillar, that means up to C. How much time will be taken? So we have to first, what we have to do, we have to express the distance between B and C, that is y, in terms of x. Okay, and then we will get the time, how much time person will take to move from B to C. Okay, we have to frame two equations and express y in terms of x. So that is the method. Okay, now see here. Now I am taking the triangle ADC. Okay, so in triangle ADC, So here tan 30 degree, will be what? Okay, tan 30 degree will be perpendicular by base. That means DC by AC. Okay, DC by AC. So DC is what? DC I have taken H. Okay, and here AC will be X plus Y. So this is X plus Y, and tan 30 degree value is what? 1 by root 3. Okay, so we are getting here H is equals to X plus Y divided by root 3. So this is the first equation. Okay, I have written this equation as first. Okay, now we will frame one more equation. Okay, in triangle BDC, in triangle BDC, here tan 60 degree will be what? Tan 60 degree will be perpendicular by base. That means DC by BC. Okay, DC by BC. Now put it their values. So DC is H and BC is what? BC is Y, and tan 60 degree value is what? Root 3. Okay, so from here we are getting H is equals to root 3 Y. So this is the second equation. Now see here. Here H is equals to X plus Y by root 3 in first equation, and in the second equation H is equals to root 3 by Y. So then, okay, from 1 and 2, in place of H I can write root 3Y. Okay, so putting okay, H is equals to root 3Y in equation number 1. So here H will be eliminated. So what we will have now? Here root 3Y will be equals to X plus Y divided by root 3. Now we have to solve this equation and express Y in terms of X. Okay, and from there we will get what is asked the time. Okay, now see here. Now I am doing the cross multiply. So root 3 into root 3 will become 3y. Okay, and here it is X plus Y. So bring Y this side. So what we will have? 3y minus y is equals to X. Okay, so 3y minus y become 2y is equals to X. So from here we are getting y is equals to X by 2, cross multiply. So what we are getting now? That means the distance from B to C is X by 2. That means half the distance it has traveled from A to B, and it was given that, okay, time, okay, it was given that time taken, okay, to travel X meters is equals to 10 minutes. It was given in the question. Okay, that means the distance from A to B is X meter, and this distance to travel the person has used 10 minutes of time. Now from B to C is asked how much time will be taken. Now from B to C is Y, but Y in terms of X is X by 2. Okay, so therefore time taken to travel X by 2, that is Y meters. Y meters is equals to X by 2 meters. So how much time will be taken? Naturally half of the time, the distance, because the distance is becoming half, X meters 10 minutes. So X by 2, which is the half the distance. So time will be also half. Okay, so it will be 10 by 2 minutes. So this is equals to 5 minutes will be taken time to travel from B to C, which is Y meters, and Y meters is equals to X by 2 meters. So 5 minutes will be taken to travel the distance, this distance from B to C. Now check from the given options. So D is saying 5. Okay, so the D is the correct option. Okay, so that is the correct option. So I hope that you must have understood the sum very clearly. Okay, thanks for watching the video. Stay fine. Thank you.